Hi guys, welcome to Jay Today. Please subscribe if you already haven't. So Jeremy Dewitte had his jury trial yesterday and he has since been released. It seems like he went into court with a 5-year plea deal. It was already arranged, so I don't think the full jury trial went through. So the terms of his release, he has to stay away from Jennifer Burton. He's not allowed to speak with her, have contact with her. As you know, like, I don't know how long that's going to last, because obviously she's a bit nuts. She's claiming to be pregnant at the moment. Like, is he going to get to see the baby in the 5 years? I'm not too sure. Like, if she's not seeing him, she's probably going to try set him up so he goes back to jail, because she's done this a good few times. Only like last year she was still reporting him to the police about his Flickr accounts. So how long this is actually going to last. So he's actually on house arrest at the moment. He's been told that he has to sell Metro State. I mean, all the vehicles and everything, to be honest, like, I doubt they're going to be worth much. No one's actually going to buy it as a business. Like, who's going to want to buy Metro State as a business if it's going to get you put in jail? Like, you just have to be crazy. So the actual business is not going to be worth anything. It's not making any money anyway. He's not allowed to do funeral escorts even on foot. I don't know how you do them on foot anyway. But to sell all the vehicles, I mean, are they going to be worth much? Like, they were quite cheap vehicles that he kind of tarted up. They've got a lot of mileage on them. Who's going to actually buy one? Because as soon as you drive one down the street, you're at risk of being arrested with all like the stuff on it, the sirens and the, all the Metro State looking like a police car. So no one's going to actually buy it as an actual car. So the only thing he's really going to be able to do with them is scrap it and get the scrap value. I know, like, here the scrap value wouldn't be much, probably about £100. I mean, a few years ago, you had to pay to get cars taken away. You had to pay like £80 to get your car taken away because the scrap value was worth nothing. So he's not actually going to make anything really. So the business is just completely gone. As we know, the office has been evicted from the office. The only sad thing about this is, like, his wife. Like, now he can't have contact with Jennifer. You just know he's going to go back to poor Rania. She's removed all trace of him on Facebook and everything, so it looked like she was getting away from him. You can just guarantee that he's going to go back there now, and he's going to try to get back with her. I mean, he might go to his family, and I'm not actually sure where. If he's on house arrest, he has to have an address. I'll try to find out what the address is, but I could probably see it being at Rania's. He obviously wasn't telling Jennifer everything. She was releasing all the phone calls on the YouTube channel, which she had access to, and recording everything. I don't know if he knew that she was releasing all them phone calls, but I would say that she's going crazy that he's not allowed to have contact with her, especially while she's pregnant. She's probably going to, he might have even asked for that as a special condition in court to try and get away from her. It could have been him that asked. He's probably absolutely sick of her. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, at least now he's out. We should have a bet on when we think he's going to end up going back in. I wonder if the bookies I'd actually take that bet, because Jennifer's going to be gunning for him. The police are going to be looking for him everywhere. You can guarantee that he's going to get back in one of these cars and drive it somewhere, or on one of the motorbikes, and even if he's not doing a funeral escort, he's still going to act like a policeman, and they're going to be out looking for him now. They're going to really be trying to get him. I don't know how he keeps managing to get out, because they was only talking like about 3 or 4 days ago that they were talking about giving him life in prison, and now he's out on a 5-year deal. So I don't know how he keeps doing it. He's got away with it again. Like I say, the only one that I actually feel sorry for in all this is Rania. So we'll have to make bets on how long we think it's going to be until he fucks up and ends up back in prison. I'm going to say 2 weeks, and I'm also going to say that it's going to be Jennifer that puts him there. So let me know in the comments what you think, how long you think it's going to be, and whether you think it's going to be himself that fucks up, that gets himself put back in there, or if it's going to be Jennifer that sets him up with like a phone call or something that gets him put back in there. I don't think he'll be out for very long. At least it gives a bit more content for videos while he's out. Alright guys, so I hope you all have a nice day. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.